So today I'm talking about it's hypnosis for kids and parents today. Back to school prep without going bonkers. And if you don't know, I'm Angie J. Hernandez. I'm a certified hypnotherapist from the Indiana Hypnosis Center, where bad habits don't have to last forever. Get rid of those bad habits with hypnosis. Okay, Jan has three kids, and back to school time can be crazy for her. Her family took a vacation in the summer, and then soccer season was in full swing with all three kids involved on different teams. Between practices, she tried to have a day at the movies since they were showing kids movies free every week. They like to have a picnic sometimes at the creek, and there were trips to the library for stacks of books and videos. Vacation? Not for Jan, it was exhausting. But at the same time, she loved it. What she didn't love was that school seemed to start so early into their summer, and there was a lot of planning to do with it. It seemed like she was always behind, and then it was school time, and she was running around trying to find clothes and shoes and supplies and backpacks all in the same day. Back to school was running her ragged, and she wasn't sleeping so well. Okay, before we get going today, I wanted to tell you about my free report, 146 Ways Hypnotherapy Might Help You. It's my extensive list of everyday problems that can be helped with hypnosis. I see these in my practice, and I'm sharing them with you free. You can get it at indianahypnosiscenter.com. Okay, Jan needed a back-to-school concierge to ease her way into all the chores needed before school started so she wouldn't forget to take a first day of school picture or pack her kid's lunch bag. I know this is a stressful and exciting time for parents and kids, but staying calm and focused is key to making it all work. In this video, I'll be giving you a list of what needs doing before your kids go back to school. I have an infographic to help you get it all on your schedule and audios for better sleep for you and your kids. Let's get started. Okay, begin about a month out from the date school will start. We're about there right now. So 4 weeks out. Make a back-to-school guide to help you prepare. Have a special planner or book that you keep just for back to school. This is to help you remember what worked well last year so you can do it again next year. If you're like me, you think you'll remember, but then you don't. and remember where you decide to keep it. I make a file for special events like holidays and back to school, and I keep it with all my receipts for the year. Okay, number 2. Get your child's yearly checkup. Kids need to see their doctor before school starts. Why? Because there may be vaccines that the school requires before they enter the year. Also, they're going to need their doctor to sign off on their good health so they can play sports and participate in physical education. If you wait until the week before school, you probably won't get an appointment. Number 3, prepare for the unexpected. If you work and your child goes to childcare after or before school, you need to have that lined up well before school starts. Daycares often have a waiting list, and you might not get in where you think you can without a contract or advance notice. If you're using private daycare such as a city sitter or a nanny, make sure your plans are all set before August rolls around. When your primary care is established, then look for backup. What if your sitter is sick or your daycare is closed on certain days? Do you have someone to pick up your child if she's sick or injured or needs to leave the school? If you can't leave your work to do that, then have somebody as a backup. Now's the time to set up that carpooling group. Don't think this is too early, 4 weeks out. These groups form up quick, and you can only fit so many per car. Who covers if today's driver is sick? Get all the rules settled beforehand, and you'll have a smooth transition. Number 4, make an after-school game plan. Now's the time to think through what will happen when school dismisses for the day. Does your child ride a bus, ride in a carpool with friends, wait for grandma to pick up, or walk home? Decide this now, because when your child and you both know what to expect early on, she can ask you any questions she might think of, and you'll be confident in your decision by the time classes begin. Number 5, remember last year and let it guide you. Take what happened last year and decide what worked for you and what didn't. If this is the first time you've sent your child to school, as other moms, ask some other moms that have been through it to help you. And use my back to school blueprint as an outline and get going. Okay, now we're 3 weeks out. Here's all the things to do 3 weeks before school starts. Item 6 of preparation. Take inventory of supplies. Look over all of your school supplies. Throw out any dried up markers, broken pencils, and crayon stumps. Make a shopping list of your child needs for you to buy. Wait a sec, you don't have to make a list. I did it for you. Woohoo! I've enclosed a handy school supply list for each age from kindergarten to high school within the blog post. Okay, number 7. Take inventory of clothes, shoes, outerwear like coats, snow pants, and boots. Time to empty out that closet and look carefully at each item, then separate. Have 4 boxes. Box number 1 is for items to hand down to a younger child. Box number 2 is for items to donate to your local charity. Box number 3 is items to keep. And box number 4 is for items to throw away. And I made you some pretty little labels to go on the boxes too that I'll tell you how to get later in this broadcast. Now that you know what you have, you know what you need to buy. All right, number 8, remove all the old clothes from the house, give away, sell, or donate. This is very easy because you sorted everything into the boxes and you can just load them up and deliver. Easy peasy. All right, number 9, clean closets, mudroom, and other storage areas. Follow the same method as in step number 7. Sort it into the boxes and make note of what you'll be needing. Number 10, shop for school clothes while on sale. This is the time of year for big clearance. Everything that isn't back to school must be out of the store. Back to school takes up all the space in the store, so all the rest of the clothing is marked down big time. The last weekend in July almost always see an additional percentage off the markdown price. Take the time to go and shop all day. It takes time to sort through markdown racks and try clothes on, but it's worth it. I bought all my daughter's prom and dance dresses at this time. All the dresses were marked way down. Once I paid $20 for a dress, but all the rest I bought for $12 and under. One year I let her pick 3 dresses because they were under $10. By the time prom came, I thought she may want a choice, and then she could give the others away to someone who couldn't afford one. She loved having the ability to choose from so many nice clothes that were now in our price range. And here's a tip. Remember to have a fashion show with all those new clothes when you get home. It's kind of fun to do that. Now we're at 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out from the start of school. Item 11, review school material and information and post to your calendar or your planner. You'll get a bundle of materials from your school and it'll have the activity calendar for the whole year. Take that calendar and post the important dates to your family calendar. I used to keep a big calendar on my refrigerator where everyone could see family activities. Post days of early release, holidays, special programs, and field trips. Put these in a bright color so you notice them apart from your other appointments. Number 12, take a tour of the school and meet the teacher. When registration day comes, take the time to walk around the school with your child so they can find their room. Give them the time they need to feel comfortable getting around the building. Don't rush this. Meet their teacher if you're able to that day, because meeting the teacher helps a lot with first aid jitters. Item 13, practice pickup and drop-off. This is the perfect time to practice the drop-off routine and pickup plan with your child. Let them know where to wait, where there are adults, and what to do if the weather's bad. Also also let them know your plan if they'll be going with a caregiver or an after-school program. They will feel secure knowing you've thought ahead, and you will feel secure knowing you've practiced what to do. Okay, now we're 1 week out from the start of school. Number 14, get back into your sleep routine. It's time now for your family to start changing from a summer sleep pattern to a school sleep pattern. Time to start going to bed earlier and getting up earlier. You really hurt their chances for concentration at school if they're not getting enough sleep. Take the week to ease back into it for the whole family. Younger children may be ready to use an alarm to wake themselves up. They can start practicing this week. If you haven't already, take time to take away the phones from all the kids at bedtime, especially teens. Teens take their phones to bed with them, and they wake up and check them with every alert. This starts a very dangerous sleep pattern that hurts concentration, can lead to obesity, even high blood pressure. Take their phone at night to your own room for charging and power it down. They won't like it, but you're the parent. You protect their health. Okay, number 15, talk through the after-school plan with your child. Review that after-school plan. At bedtime might be a good time, or while riding in the car, but go over it a few times so they're secure in the plan and you're both on the same page. Make sure your spouse and older siblings know about it too. You might need grandma or a good friend to also have the info. Make sure your child knows what to do if someone comes up and said you've been hurt and you sent that person to get them. 16, get organized. Make a place for backpacks, lunches, and coats. If you have a mudroom or entryway where you would like coats, shoes, and boots to be removed, then make sure it's cleaned up for the start of school. Is there a tray for wet shoes or snowy boots? Are there hooks for coats? Nothing is more frustrating to be ready to leave and a shoe's missing or the coat's nowhere to be found. Been there. 17, set up a homework station. This might be the kitchen table or counter so that you can help with questions while preparing a meal. It might be a coffee table with some big pillows for sitting. You might just have a temporary table like a card table that you set up each day and then put away. It depends on the amount of space you have and the age of the child. Wherever it is, make it a quiet place without TV or phones so that the work can be accomplished with focus. The weekend before school starts. 18, plan out after-school snacks. It's only a couple of days before your kids come pounding into the house shouting, "I'm hungry!" Let's get those after-school snacks planned out. Here's 5 ideas for you to have ready and pre-prepped for the hungry horde. A, grapes, celery with peanut butter and raisins. We call those ants on a log. B, chicken breast cut into chunks and cooked in olive oil and butter, plus an apple. C, hard-boiled eggs with cheese chunks and pear slices. D, bacon and tomato rolled into a lettuce leaf along with a dip and some applesauce. E, orange slices and shredded turkey with romaine lettuce and cheese. Okay. Number 19, make breakfast ahead like pancakes and freeze. My husband liked to make a special breakfast on the weekend for the kids. He would alternate French toast and pancakes. He'd make a big pile of them, and I would freeze the leftovers for a breakfast during the week. Or maybe the night for a night when you're just too beat to cook. Breakfast for dinner night. You can also cook ahead. Pancakes and French toast are perfect for it, but you can even prepare oatmeal the night before and warm it in the morning. You can make an egg strata, really a casserole, the night before, and pop it in the oven in the morning. If your family likes omelets, pre-cut the ingredients so that in the morning you just assemble. Here are some omelet add-ins that you might like. Diced tomatoes, onions, shredded cheese, ham chunks, mushrooms, or diced peppers. Okay, item 20. Organize your child's clothes for the entire week. If you organize your kids' clothes, mornings will be so much easier. Hang outfits on hangers or roll them together in drawers. Put the whole outfit together. So take the shirt and pants and store them together. If that needs a sweatshirt or sweater, add that to the outfit. I don't put underwear or socks with it, but you can. Then the choice is made and no decisions to fight about in the morning. The outfit way of storing clothes also helps keep matching pieces together. As you rotate them in the drawer or closet, you don't miss wearing something before your child grows out of it. It also makes it easier to move along when that clothing no longer fits. Okay, here we are, the big night before school starts. All right. Number 21, check the weather for the next day. Do a quick check to see if there'll be rain, snow, ice, or sun, just to make sure that the clothes planned will work with the weather. Also, if this will have any effect on your making pickups on time. Number 22, pick your child's outfit for the next day. Now you and your child can pick the clothes for the next day. You have them all sorted by outfit, so selection should be easy. I suggest you give a couple of choices so your child has a say in the choosing. Teaching them that they have some control is a good lesson. They want to be involved. Give them that self-esteem. Number 23, pick shoes for the next day. Having picked out the clothes, it's easy to forget the shoes. Don't do it. Searching for a missing shoe in the morning rush is the worst. Put the shoes where you know they can be found. But that might be by the bed, the mudroom, or by the breakfast chair. Make sure it's a place where those shoes won't disappear. Number 24, pack lunches. I used to eat the school lunch, but I know a lot of you pack your child's lunch. The night before is the time to do this. Have everything either in the box already or ready to pop in the box. You can add an ice pack to keep it fresh. There's some super cute ice packs out there now. Stick something fun in with the lunch once in a while, like a note or some stickers. Yeah, be that mom. Here we are, the first day of school. All right, number 25, take a great picture. Don't forget the picture. First day of school pictures are so fun to look back on. You'll cherish this rite of passage as your children grow. Send the pics to your local drugstore to be made into prints and put one into that planner you've been keeping. Next year, when you pull out the back to school planner for the next year, you'll love seeing how your child has changed. Number 26, go home and relax in the quiet. Yes, the hubbub is over. You can sit down with a nice coffee and take a breather. You've done it. You've successfully gotten through the craziness of back to school without losing it. Mostly, and you deserve a break. Whew. Yeah. Number 27, take notes this year to help you next year. Now get out that planner one more time and write out some notes that will help you next year. Here's some tips on what to take note of. A, what went well this year and why did it go well? B, what was a hassle and how can you improve that hassle next year? C, what should you add to your list that I left out? And please tell me that so that next year's plan is even better than when I make it for you. D, what was the most fun thing about preparing for the kids to go back to school? All right, woohoo! You've done it! You made it through the sorting and the shopping and the planning and bedtimes. You did it all. Now I want to help you. I made a few things to help you along, and because I love you guys, they're all free to you. Here's a list of what you'll get. I have my back to school bundle. My infographic of all 27 of the back to school tips and tricks grouped by their time. It'll tell you 4 weeks out, 3 weeks out, etc. You also get my 4 supply list for school by age. And you get my cute labels for the sorting boxes, remember those? And my Sweet Dreams audio session to help you sleep through all you have to do. And that's good for you or your kids or both. My video reading of how Amy found her focus session for the kids to find better focus at school. And that's it, my back to school plan. Please help yourself to the bundle. I'm going to have it on the blog at indianahypnosiscenter.com/blog. Now, if you like this video and you found value in it, Please hit like on my Facebook page and subscribe to me on YouTube so you don't miss any other cool stuff. All right, and please go and grab your back to school bundle at indianahypnosiscenter.com/blog.